I just had an aha moment. And it was after reading the comment, a clarification in someone's writing, that the art of medicine is not just compassion and advocacy, which is more of the dialogue around end-of-life care and sort of the emotional hand-holding aspect, which applies to some situations in medicine, but not all. When there's an actual intervention that's going to be made, there's this other aspect of the art of medicine, which this writer points out is, she calls it professional judgment. And I know what that means from my training, and I sort of followed that back into my more lay vocabulary that I have at this point. It's like, what is professional judgment as she's talking about it as it relates to the art of medicine? And who do you want showing up there to practice the art of medicine and to practice professional judgment? And it's really knowing what to do when, really connecting with the place that makes the best decisions in that moment. And it comes down to choice. It's the physician's connection to their ability to choose and to decide. Because there is a body of knowledge that the physician has, and a body of tools of interpretation that the physician has that the patient doesn't. And it's about the physician gathering information from all these sources, including the patient themselves, and using technologies that access layers of information the patient doesn't have access to, and then choosing. And really choosing what to offer as an option, choosing how to lead a discussion around making a decision, choosing how to present those options, and how does an environment, a work environment, best facilitate and support a physician to choose wisely. And what is the state of our being as humans that facilitates our highest choices in any moment, and being fully there as our genius, radiant love being, to really use some non-medical vocabulary. It's an interesting tie that was just awakened in me, that we need to really be clear about what we're talking about with the art of medicine, and it's not just this soft, touchy-feely aspect. This is where I sort of asked my brother to weigh in on, the discussion around physician burnout seems to really be led by the cohort that's directing physicians into these programs of self-recovery through emotional depth and compassion training, which is one arm, one branch of the tree. And that's really so needed. But what about the branch of the tree where real interventions are being done, real outcomes are being achieved, and real eradication of lesions is being done, and still there's an element of the art that's being lost through this time, this evolution that's happening? And what is that? How does that art that's being practiced there at the level of interventions differ? How is it distinct from the art of the other branch. The compassion, the emotional, where there's nothing to solve. There's just something to be with. And so that's what I'm just awakening to today, and I wanted to record that.